Welcome back to Iggy's Kicks. I'm back here with another episode. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below to increase my sneaker algorithms. Trying to become a good sneaker YouTuber out here, or sneaker tube person. So yeah, on today's episode, I'll be talking about my shopping experience of GOAT versus StockX. Purchasing similar sneakers, which is the Nike Dunk Low, in two different colorways. In the white and pink colorway, which is known as the Orange Pearl, and the women's Nike Dunk Low in Coasts, which is the UCLA blue and white with a little bit of goldish yellow trim. So this is going to be a 4-step process in purchasing each sneakers. And those 4 steps is, first is selecting and purchasing the sneaker. Second step is having the seller ship the sneakers to the verification center, and the verification center verifying the sneakers for authentication, and then shipping to the consumer. That was the 3rd step. And then the 4th step is to receive the sneakers. So yeah, it's a authentication process to make sure you get the right sneakers and the real sneakers. Alright, let's start off with step 1 with GOAT. And to explain GOAT and StockX to the general public, GOAT and StockX have become the top sneaker apps to buy and sell sneakers as a marketplace online. So they've become basically the biggest consignment shops in the world through the internet and the interest of sneakers. Think of a Fight Club expanding to the world, and even though they are expanding to the world, they had to become partners with GOAT. And recently Foot Locker signed a deal with GOAT too, making them even a bigger monster. StockX has a lot of co-signs by celebrities and entrepreneurs, but I don't think they have anything major with other brands such as GOAT does with Flight Club and Foot Locker. StockX should make a partnership with somebody similar to Flight Club, maybe a Project Blitz, Stadium Goods, Urban Necessities, and they need to find a similar partner like Foot Locker, maybe Finish Line, but who knows. I just think GOAT has such a bigger grasp around the world than StockX does. And from the general public response to each application, I've heard more positive feedback for GOAT than I have for StockX. And there's been a lot of bad, negative controversies on social media regarding StockX. But I'm not going to get into that. I'm going to stick to this comparison video from shopping at both locations. So starting with step 1 of selecting your sneaker and purchasing it. On GOAT, I purchased the women's Nike Dunk Low on April 8th in size 6 women's, and the subtotal was $320, shipping was $12, and tax was $29.60, totaling up to $361.60. Retail is $100, so I paid about $261.60 over $100. That should include tax, shipping, and the finder's fee from GOAT. And when comparing to StockX, I purchased the women's Nike Dunk Low in Coast in size 6 women's as well. The subtotal was $360. Shipping was $13.95, which is a little higher than GOAT's by $1.95, and the sales tax was $35.60, and that's higher than GOAT's as well, and that's a variable tax due to state to state, etc. So, because they're in Detroit, I think, they charge a little more to California, but I don't know which verification center it came from. So all these are variable items, but all I can say is StockX charges more on both shipping and sales tax. And then on top of that, StockX has a processing fee, which is $10.80. That processing fee probably goes to their verification specialists and their shipping facilities people who receive the shoes, ship out the shoes, and who also check on the shoes' authenticity. So the totaling of the Coast Dunks from StockX came out to be $420.35. Again, this is a $100 retail sneaker. I paid the excess fee of $320.35, which also includes tax, shipping, and the finder's fee from StockX. So far, it feels like it's better to shop at GOAT because there's no processing fee. And it seems like the shipping is cheaper and the tax will be variable, but I think it will be cheaper. On to step 2. 2 days later after I made the purchase on April 8th, on April 10th, both sellers shipped on the same day to the verification center of StockX and GOAT. And we don't know where the seller's located because they remain anonymous in this business transaction, which makes it easier as a seller to become a seller in the sneaker resale game. So those sellers shipped it to the verification centers. I don't know which verification center they sent it to because that's automated by location and how close they are to the verification centers. So from this small information I was able to gather up from a small Google search, GOAT has about 9 facilities worldwide, including California, Hong Kong, China, Europe. I know those details are minor, but that's all I could find. And I don't know how many verification centers StockX has, but from my email updates, I got details that they have locations in Arizona. I know Arizona for sure because that's the West Coast part. I usually send my items there. And then Detroit is their home base. They expanded to Hong Kong. And I know they expanded to New York recently with a drop-off location. So that's 4. I don't know how many. That's 4 verified locations for StockX, but I don't know how much they have worldwide. But like I said, see, GOAT confirmed they have 9 around the world. So it does seem like they are the bigger company and the more reputable company with more positive feedback so far. But I still love GOAT and StockX equally because I work with both of them, buying and selling. And on to the next step, which is the third step of verification and shipment to the consumer. With GOAT, the sneakers were shipped. They were verified and shipped on April 12th, which is 2 days after the seller shipped it. That's very quick. I don't know if it was 1 day or 2 day shipping, but it got verified on the 12th and shipped out. So that's good. That's a very quick process. And for StockX, on the third step, the sneakers arrived to them on April 15th, which is 3 days after GOAT already shipped their sneakers. Like I said, we don't know where the seller's located and we don't know where the verification center is located. So this is the variability that caused the delays. But after it arrived on April 15th, it got shipped out the next day on April 16th. And on to the final step of step 4. GOAT, their sneakers arrived to me on April 15th, and that took 7 days total in this process. They usually guarantee a 7 to 10 day shipment of the sneakers once purchased, and they match that mark by meeting the fastest mark possible, which is 7. And for StockX, on step 4, the sneakers arrived on April 17th, which was a total of 9 days. And their guarantee is from 7 to 12 days. So far the experience with GOAT is much better throughout the whole process, I feel like. StockX, I guess they're just a little slower and they charge more, but overall both sneakers look authentic to me. And I know these dunks come with small flaws, just like every other dunk retro has recently, But I like these sneakers. They look nice. The colors are nice. And I highly suggest purchasing from GOAT and StockX right now. They're both good services, but I do prefer GOAT more than StockX when purchasing. And let me know what y'all think about this process. Y'all have a good day and take care. Stay safe out there. Peace.